Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Chris here, your one and only Data Bunny, and then tonight we're going to be talking about ChatGPT, right? So this is crazy, right? So the title of this article: ChatGPT banned from New York City public schools, devices, and networks. So not just one part of New York City, not just a school, the entire New York City public school is banning ChatGPT. Let's dig into it. The sub name, a spokesperson for OpenAI. OpenAI is the parent company who created the ChatGPT AI program. Said it is already developing mitigations to help anyone identify text generated by that system. So let's go ahead, right, in the article by Kalen Rosenblatt. New York City's Department of Education announced a ban on the widely popular chatbot ChatGPT, which some have warned could inspire more student cheating from its school's devices and networks. So, we've been seeing where students can, cheat on their math programs, their math assignments, whether they need to create like a story of some sort. ChatGPT can pretty much do all of that, which is crazy. Because of being such a very intelligent AI system, you can ask it to do something and it'll just do it for you. You just give it a little bit of details here and there, and then it'll start, you know, pretty much conjuring up everything. Um, Jenna Lyle, a spokesperson for the department, said the decision to ban ChatGPT, which is able to generate conversational responses to text prompts, stemmed from concerns about the negative impacts on student learning, right? Which I do understand, I do totally get that. While the tool may be able to provide quick and easy answers to questions, it does not build critical thinking and problem solving skills, which are essential for academic and lifelong success, Lyle said in an email statement. Totally right. You know, Instead of you thinking, you just say, hey, ChatGPT, or hey, create this and give me the answer to this or that, and it'll do it for you. And then not only that, it actually explains to what you did and how it got the answer, and we know what it did. And all the student got to do is copy and paste that and put that in assignment, and bam, they don't have to think or do anything about it. Yeah, I totally get what they're talking about here. Um, it was not immediately clear if the ban applied to the city University of New York system. A representative Cooney did not immediately provide NBC News with a comment. In New York public schools, ChatGPT can still be made available upon request to classes studying artificial intelligence. So ChatGPT can still be used, right? If the class is about studying AI, which is perfectly fine. This is very interesting. This whole ChatGPT thing is something very interesting. I've used it myself, and this thing can pretty much come up with answers related whether you're trying to build a SQL query, right? A JavaScript, which is crazy, or Python script. It'll construct that code, and not only that, it'll tell you exactly what each statement, each line does, which is crazy. Um, Although chatbots are not a new technology, ChatGPT, a chatbot created by artificial intelligence company OpenAI, exploded on social media in late 2022 after some declared the bot was a better search engine than Google, thanks to its conversational speaking style and coherent, topical response style. So this is a thing. The difference, and I do see ChatGPT or anything of that matter that might be created in the future replacing search engines like Google or Bing and stuff like that. Where, right now we ask Google, hey, what's the weather, or what's the best recipe to do this or that. All Google does is pretty much, this is a search engine. It brings up things on the internet based on the search engine platform. However, what ChatGPT does, it goes a little further and actually grabs information from all different sources and then come up with something that's completely intelligent. Um, and it does what Google does, but more and better, um, which is just wild. You know how you go in Google creating scripts, right? And sometimes it may send you to a forum that tells you a bunch of other garbage of how to make that script. Well, ChatGPT does, it tells you how to create the script and how it did it. It doesn't even have to go through all of that. It doesn't have to bring you a bunch of forms. It just knows, which is crazy. In an email statement responding to the New York City Public Schools ban, a spokesperson for OpenAI said the company doesn't want ChatGPT to be used for misleading purposes in schools or anywhere else. The company is already developing mitigations to help anyone identify text generated by that system, the spokesperson said. The New York City Department of Education's decision to ban the bot comes amid discourse about the impact ChatGPT could have on education if students were to use it to generate homework assignments, solve mathematical equations, and write essays. So this is very interesting, right? They're saying that OpenAI, right, the company that created ChatGPT, is already developing mitigations to help anyone identify text generated by that system. So they have to have some way where they can find that text based from past conversations or past requests that users have inputted into ChatGPT. So there's a database somewhere. Um, Experts have acknowledged that chatbots like ChatGPT could be a detriment to education in the future, but in recent interviews with NBC News, some said they weren't ready to sound the alarm just yet. Those who work in both the field of education and artificial intelligence said that institutions will need to find ways to integrate chatbots like ChatGPT into their curriculum rather than outlaw them altogether. There's always been this concern that technologies will do away with what people do best, and the reality is that people have had to learn how to use these technologies to enhance what they do best. Lauren Klein, an associate professor in the departments of English and Quantitative Theory and Methods of Emory University, said last month. Um, Many have likened chatbots to the rise of technology like the calculator, which was decreed as the death of math until educators began using it to elevate their classwork. Some educators also said that several computer-assisted writing tools like Grammarly or Google Docs Smart Compose already exist, are currently utilized in academia. So we always get this thing in history where a new emerging technology comes up and all people want to demonize it and try to shut it down. We've seen that with crypto now. All we're afraid, oh, it's going to take over the currency system. You're going to get all of that every time new technology comes in. We're going to get that because it's new. The experts predicted someone would likely create technology to detect if an essay was made by ChatGPT. Those predictions were correct. On Monday, Edward Tien, a computer science student at Princeton University, tweeted that he had spent the holiday creating a tool to detect if a piece of text was generated by a human or an artificial intelligence. That's pretty interesting. Let's see. AI text generation is like opening a Pandora's box. It's incredibly exciting and innovation, but with any new technology, we need to build safeguards so that it is adopted responsibly, Tien said in a Twitter message to NBC News on Thursday. In subsequent tweets, Tien shared videos of the program at work. In one clip, he showed how his bot, GPT-0, detected both human and AI text. In one clip, he put text from a New Yorker article into ChatGPT-0. The bot then declared the text was likely human generated. That's crazy. That's cool. The OpenAI spokesperson said ChatGPT was made available as a research preview to learn from real world use, which we believe is a critical part of developing and deploying capable, safe AI systems. We are constantly incorporating feedback and lessons learned. We've already called for transparency around the use of AI generated text, the spokesperson said. Our policies require that users be upfront with their audience when using our API and creative tools like DALL-E and GPT-3. The company said it looks forward to working with educators on useful solutions and other ways to help teachers and students benefit from artificial intelligence. And we end that article here. So yeah, I mean, AI is not, it's coming, right? We have to figure out ways on how to incorporate, but also set boundaries on what it can do. This stuff is not going on anywhere at all. It's gonna happen fast. So, for example, right, we could probably create AI to a point where it could generate a solution to cancer, right? Maybe we never came up with that solution. We're seeing something like that now, right? So AI, it's coming. I think it can help the human race out a lot, but we need to make sure we can set boundaries to what it can do and how. Uh, Not technically setting boundaries on what the AI can do, but set boundaries around us, what we want the AI to do. Because we can, man, it's interesting, man. But this is the end of this article. ChatGPT banned New York public schools. Interesting event. Let's see how this thing go because ChatGPT 4 is already out. Let's see what other tools comes out after this. ChatGPT is open source, so anyone can pretty much view its code. But yeah, man, you all have a good night. And this is ChatGPT being banned from New York public schools. See you later.